非常用電源が送電限界に達しました。
Don't tell me the emergency power is now also gone. Or had somebody shut it off manually? How long had he been passed out for?
以降、無停電システムに移行す。
Odyssey woke up to the sound of an emotionless, artificial voice. He sat up and looked around to find his surroundings buried in darkness.
なんだ停電か
Odyssey shook his throbbing head and glanced at his watch. The time displayed on the faintly glowing LCD was 5:50 p.m. It appears he'd been unconscious for 2.5 hours.
俺はなぜ
That's a very good question. I don't even know what I'm doing and what's going on anymore. He remembered everything up to getting hit in the back of his head and passing out. Yeah, that was Yoon hitting us in the back of the head with a fire extinguisher. And she was going after Utica. And it was Yoon who'd be responsible for that. His blurry thoughts then soon gradually became clearer and clearer again.
だから安心して隊長の手を汚させたりなんかしないからさ。
I'm really hoping that June is okay. And that somehow we can figure out what's going on.
辛いけど浮田さんは私がちゃんと殺すから。
That's right. And that sound I heard right after that.
あれはエンジンカッターのなんであの時そんな音がまさか森部のやつあんなものでおっさんを倒しに行ったのか
Daryl overcame what to say when he made that connection. He then felt a pain in his side. He looked there to find blood oozing down. It was the bullet wound he had gotten from Utica.
バカ野郎おっさんは拳銃を持っているんだぞ
He doesn't know that. Or does she? A pistol versus an engine cutter. Yoon was at an overwhelming disadvantage no matter how one spun it. But as he looked to the side to find the pistol he'd picked up, an area and lying there.
くそ
But it was out of bullets. Now Watase had no weapons. His head still swaying from Yoon's blow. But if I leave things the way they are now, then more they will also. He didn't want to see any more deaths. Not his comrades, nor any innocent people. Watase put a hand against the wall and stood up. Then started walking as though he were dragging his body along. He soon found himself approaching a connecting passageway, when all of a sudden, he noticed something lying in front of him. Please don't tell me it's Yoon. Watase studied it carefully as his nose was assaulted by a stench akin to rusted iron. The stench of blood. Watase felt shivers run down his spine as she realized that the air around him was saturated with it. It can't be. Watase cautiously approached the object. Could make out more and more of its features the closer he got. The thing he spotted lying in the middle of the hallway. No. It was a small woman wearing a rescue worker uniform.
森部
Watase staggered over to her and held her in his arms. What the hell is going on? What is this route? Why are my favorite characters dead? I don't even know what's going on anymore. His arms were soaked with something slippery when he did.
おい
Watase called out to Yoon in an unbelievably shaky voice, but she didn't answer him. Memories of Yoon then flickered through Watase's head at that moment.
で、私が森部純、消防士、20歳。今年入りたての新人隊員。異名はシリウスの女特攻隊長。キャッチフレーズはカンと書いて純と読む。以後よろしく。私があの網を外して向こう側に行く。体のでかい隊長より私の方が敵役だよ。よし隊長、捜索するなら私も行くよ。何言ってんの、隊長一人で行く方が危険じゃん。
やめろ。くそ、縁起でもねえ。森部が死ぬわけねえんだよ。
Watase shouted that as he searched Moribe's body for wounds. He wanted to see if there was any chance that she was still alive. I mean, looks like there are bullet wounds on her chest. But there were 3 holes burrowed into her body. The first was through the right shoulder, the second in the abdomen, and the third was right in the center of her chest. Blood was gushing out from every last one of them. Watase's gloves were already soaked to the core.
なんだよこれ。冗談だろ。な、おい森部、もういい加減返事をしたらどうなんだ。
I mean, this is no Steins Gate where we just can jump back in time to try again.
なあ、おいって。
Watase shook Yoon's body, but she never answered him. Yoon had probably gone up to Utica and lost. The engine cutter truly had been no match for a pistol in the end.
くそ。だからあの時、俺があの時、ちゃんとおっさんを仕留めておけばよかったんだ。
This truly hurts. I mean, more and more it became apparent that there was some kind of traitor or mole in our group. But the game was so ambiguous up to this point as to who it was. It was too late for regrets. Utika's face brimming with madness, flashed through the darkness.
してやる。今度こそ絶対に殺してやる。
Watase broke out into a mad dash with a feral roar. But when he made it out of the connecting passageway, he found Utica sitting there, dead with blood pouring from his head. Watase was rendered speechless by that abrupt anticlimax. A bloody piece of debris was lying next to his corpse. He probably died after being hit in the head with it.
おっさんがここで死んでるってこと。
Where has Kazumi been all this time? That meant the only older person still alive in this place, aside from Watase and were Kazumi and Mashiro Toba. Who did it? Was the old man killed by Tachibana or by Mashiro Toba? He couldn't see Mashiro Toba anywhere. He didn't know a thing about her. That was the way it's always been. Which meant that the only suspect he really had was Kazumi, but it couldn't be Tachibana. Not in a million years. I mean, she didn't even have a motive to kill the old man. I mean, wanting to kill Utica for killing Yoon, that's motive enough, right? Just as that thought had hit him, something suddenly flashed through his head. No, hold on. Tachibana witnessed the old man killing Moribe. Yoon was like a sister to Kasumi. If Utica shot Yoon dead right in front of her, it wouldn't all be all that impossible for Kasumi to want to kill him. What does he look down coldly in Utica's body? Then spat out his next words in a hateful voice.
おっさん、当然の報いだぜ。
But the moment he said that, he felt like Sayu was staring at him from beyond the darkness. What's he turned to a phantom and spoke?
ああ、わかってる。俺だっておっさんと同罪だ。
What's he turned around and started to walk away from Utika's body? Only to stumble over something. He could make out the silhouette in the darkness. Utica was clutching the engine cutter in his hand. But that didn't make sense. It had been Yoon's weapon of choice.
どうしておっさんがこれを
A bad feeling started warming its way into Watas's head. As far as he knew, Utica had shot 3 people. Anna, Jose and Yoon. Meaning there was a plausible possibility that he had run out of bullets after finishing Yoon off.
Joe, このエンジンカッターはおっさんが森部から奪って。
Watasé crouched down and touched the engine cutter. The blade was covered with something wet. Tell me, Kasumi is dead too. It was a slimy liquid that had a unique stickiness to it. Watasé took a deep breath and took out his PDA. He used the LCD's dim light to examine the engine cutter's blade.
ああ
Watasé's breath shook. It was just as he feared. The blade was indeed painted with blood.
まさか橘お前まで
Watasé panicked as he used his PDA's light to illuminate the floor of the passageway. It had to be there. He just knew it. He found it. There was a line of blood drops there. Almost as if they were footprints.
橘
Watasé ran through the hallway as he followed the blood trail. It just kept going on and on. Watasé had no clue where she was heading. It just looked like she was wandering aimlessly, according to her footprints. Watasé found himself praying as he follows them. Tachibana, please. I'm begging you, please be okay. He then arrived at B2 of Areas 2 in a ring, only to find Kasumi collapsed in the middle of the dark hallway.
橘
Watasé ran over to her and held her in his arms. There was a giant laceration in her chest. Her body was still warm.
橘しっかりしろ橘 橘大丈夫だ安心しろすぐに医務室へ連れて行ってやるからな
Watasé said that and tried to lift Kasumi up, but she just shook her head in refusal.
隊長待ってください
バカ野郎喋るな傷口に触る
お願いです私どうしても隊長に聞きたいことがだから私あなたをずっと探して
分かったから俺に聞きたいことがあるなら後でいくらでも答えてやるから だから今は。
Watase was pleading to her. He could feel Kasumi's body grow colder with every word she spoke. As he continued to talk to him with trembling lips.
隊長、教えてください。私たちは一体何に巻き込まれたというのですか？
わからないんだよ、橘。俺にもそんなことは。
隊長、もう嘘はやめてください。浮田さんが言っていました。あなたが全ての元凶だって。だから教えてください。我々がどうしてこんなことになってしまったのか。
待ってくれよ、橘。どうして俺が全ての元凶なんだよ。俺はレスキュー隊の隊長のはずだろう。俺にそう教えてくれたのはお前じゃないか。だから俺はお前の知るカササギ渡瀬に少しでも近づきたくて。なのになんで。
でもそれではなぜあなたはあの時嘘をついたのですか？
違う、俺は嘘なんかついちゃいない。俺は目覚めてから一度も嘘なんて。
渡瀬、私にはあなたがわからない。
That's so horrible. Imagine Lane dying, not understanding anything what's going on. Just not knowing who you can trust anymore.
そう、あの時からもうずっと。
もういい、橘。やめてくれ。頼むからもう喋らないでくれ。
Suddenly realized that Kasumi's body had grown much colder. He could feel as much through his gloves.
ねえ、お願い答えて、私。
Kasumi's breath grew faint. The light was fading from her eyes.
おい、橘。
私、寒い。
Kasumi muttered that in a shaky voice, then closed her eyes. Kasumi quietly raised her last in Watase's arms. Silence once again filled the darkness. Watase stared at Kasumi's now lifeless face dumbfoundedly. Without anything to vent it out on, rage went up from the pit of his stomach. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
なんでだよ。なんでこんなことに。教えてくれ、橘。俺が全ての元凶ってどういうことなんだ。俺のせいなのかよ。みんなが死んじまったのは全部俺のせいだって言うのかよ。
But Watase's cries were devoured by the darkness. No answer came to him. It was at that moment that something decisive snapped within Watase. The whole situation was so bizarrely humorous that he couldn't help but laugh.
そうか、 全て分かったぞ。全部橘の言う通りなんだ。本当は俺が全員を殺した犯人だったんだ。
What to say? Please shut the fuck up.
あいつらもあいつもあの子もそうだ。それに途中で消えた有利だってきっと俺が殺したに違いないんだ。あの記憶はあの時たまたま蘇っただけだったんだ。それだけじゃない。俺はあの少年だって、もちろんサリュだって、それに先生や森部やおっさんや橘だって、きっと俺が全員をこの手で殺したに違いないんだ。
What as he looked at his gloves to find her stained dark red with blood. It wasn't just there. His entire uniform was splattered with the blood of others.
そうだ、間違いない。俺がみんなを殺した記憶を忘れているだけで、全てを自分の都合のいい記憶に書き換えてるだけで、俺はこのラボに火を放ち爆破し核兵器に閉じ込められた全員を殺した殺人鬼だったんだ。
What to say then looked at Kazami's face one more time.
なあ橘、そういうことでいいんだよな。俺が全ての元凶ってのはきっとそういうことだったんだよな。なあ橘、なあ橘、お願いだからもう一度だけ俺のことを隊長と呼んでくれ。
But Kazami's eyes remained shut, leaving Water's wish to be swallowed into the darkness. After that, Water blindly wandered all around Labo. He searched for Mashiro Toba, the only survivor who hadn't been found. Was he a rescue worker or a killer? He planned to find the answer to that question by locating her and watching her reaction to him. After the question came to him as he continued prowling about. I need to blow my nose. If all of Labo was supposed to be a contaminated zone by now, then why wasn't he feeling any pain at all? That question soon meant nothing to him. In the end, no matter how hard he searched the place, what if they never found the ninth survivor? It had already been 9 hours since Watase had awoken with amnesia. He checked his watch to find that the time was 6:15 p.m. It wouldn't be long before the lockdown was finally lifted. He finally arrived in front of the closed bulkhead that led to the surface. None of his 5 companions who had been through thick and thin were accompanying him, nor were any of the 3 children they all tried to save.
ようやく終わる。
The end of the nightmare was nigh. What reality will be waiting for me when I wake up from this nightmare? Jose thought about that as he looked at the red light shining on the bulkhead. That thought contained an unspeakable terror. But once that bulkhead opened, he could learn who the real Watase Kazasagi was. Was he a rescue worker or a killer? The answer to that would most likely become clear once the crimes that had occurred in Labo were examined by more unbiased eyes. And once they saw that many corpses that littered the place. Those thoughts ran through Watase's mind until...
なんだ。この音はなんなんだ。
The thunderous roar and vibrations rumbled at his feet and were closing in on him. Is that water? I mean, I vaguely remember that reactor being next to near a lake. And it's sweeping everything under the rug? What's it then turned to the emergency staircase behind him, only for the shockwaves and heat to come surging forward with a roar.
うわっ。
He could hear a sound echoing from somewhere. But his consciousness was in a shattered world. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. I think, by the way, this was just an explosion, not any water. All of his senses had been ravaged. His eyes were open, yet he could barely see anything. He couldn't even tell how far away the sound was, much less what direction it was coming from. The only thing that was clear to him was the stench of something burned. His sense of taste had been completely vanished. On top of it all off, he couldn't move his body an inch. He didn't even know if he still had limbs or not. It didn't feel like there was a world around him to experience at all.
Soin, 気を緩めるな。中で何が起こったのかわからん。状況を確認し次第、直ちに報告しろ。
What just happened? Night flowed into what is his presently disconnected field of vision.
NBC 対策を怠るな。
That's subjects.
それ以外の人間は生死に関わらず収容。6名市立病院に搬送しろ。
What? What are they talking about? Just then what is his blurry eyes cast sight of the letters NBC written on the men's protection suits.
発見。生存者1、直ちに収容します。
But the men started carrying him somewhere. As the meaning of those letters remained a mystery to him. Watson desperately rose his voice in the midst of this endless nightmare. What the hell happened here in Labo? Remember when I said multiple times that it's all felt too suspicious, too convenient for this total disaster to take place, and then I thought that it would be some kind of experiment. It would seem like it is. In the end, this who in the world was the man known as Kasasagi. What the hell happened here in Labo? Someone tell me. What all that emerged from Watase's throat were indescribable groans of agony, and soon enough, his consciousness began to fade away. Oh. Thing that scares me the most at this point is that this isn't even a bad ending. And I'm left with so many questions. So I
それ
guess
で
that
はこれより先日のラボ爆発事件に関する第3次報告をさせていただきます。まず皆さんもすでにご存知かとは思いますが、事件の概要から。事件が発生したのは9月16日午前6時19分、ラボの地下エリアにて同時多発的に爆発と火災が起こったことが発端になります。そして同日6時26分、緊急災害マニュアルに従って救助要請を行った特別高度救助隊シリウスが現場に到着。ラボの地上エリアにて救助活動を開始しました。ほどなくラボの地下エリアにいた研究員および職員の避難は一部の例外を除き終了しました。しかしシリウスの隊員5名が職員の勧告を無視して地下へ侵入。同隊司令長との連絡も途絶。ラボ内で KSN が発令されたのはその直後7時15分のことでした。それからラボ内で起こったことに関しては不明な点が多いのですが、少なくとも12時20分まではシリウスの隊員3名が救助活動を行っていたことが同隊の通信記録に残っておりました。そして18時17分、ラボ中心部で大規模な爆発が発生。ラボの地下エリアと地上エリアを閉鎖していた隔壁が開いたのはその2分後になります。
I forgot my train of thought. I don't know what I was about to say. Other than I think this was the first route. And it pains me to say, but I've contacted Sakai Project and I'm only allowed to put the first 2 routes on YouTube. So after this route, the A route, there will be a B route. But after that, unfortunately, that will be the end. Rokame City, Parapsychology Research Center, Underground Conference Room. A researcher read the report in his hands with a voice devoid of emotion, only to suddenly be interrupted by Dr. Tankawa.
それでラボ内で発見された遺体の身元調査はどうなりましたか？
それにつきましては別紙に詳細を。大まかに申し上げますと、発見された16体の遺体のうち研究員3名、被験体2名、特別監視対象2名、監視対象1名。
Special observation targets?
コミュニケーター管理官3名、シリウス隊員4名、同隊監視対象1名。
One observation target who was also a member of this very squad? That must be what I say. But does this mean that he is being experimented upon? Something? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
以上、16名全員の身元が判明しております。つまり残念ながら博士のご子息とそのご友人は。
ですが、あの子たちはなぜあんな日にラボの地下にいたのでしょう？
警備員によりますと、ご子息は事件当日 博士に用事があると言ってラボを訪れていたようです。警備員が気づいた時には行方不明になっていたとのことですが。
私に用事？まさかあの子たち。
どうなさいましたか博士。何か心当たりでも？
教えていただけますか？今回の一件は事故だったのか、それとも
何らかの理由で NBC が発生した可能性もあり、結論はまだ出ておりません。
I'm sorry, I got the doctor off. NPC outbreak? What?
ですが数日前から6名市内で様々な事件が頻発していたことから推察するに、ロッカでは今回のラボ爆発事件が何らかのテロ行為であった可能性が極めて高いとみて調査を実施しております。
テロ、やはりそうだったのですね。
あ？
ロッカの方々に私からお願いがあります。すぐに私の息子天川夏彦のここ数日の足跡を追ってください。あの子は事件発生前にテロリストの存在に気づいていました。あの子が何を知り、どうしてラボにいたのか解明できれば、今回の事件がどうして起こったのか知ることができるはずです。だから。
了解しました。すぐに調査を開始させましょう。
At the same time, Brooklyn City Hospital, ICU. His consciousness was still trapped in that 9-hour-long nightmare, plagued with sin even at that very moment. A man nothing more than a living corpse, who had been publicly and legally declared dead. He couldn't hear the voices calling to him for him to wake up. His nightmare would never end. Not as long as he himself didn't wish to awaken from it. Normal ending? Okay, I'm so confused right now. I mean, we even got credits and an epilogue, so... And it says a normal ending, so it's not a bad end. Does that mean there's an after good end? Interesting. The result of wasting way too much time and being too late to save Natsuhiko or anyone else. There are senses inputs on this route that cause you to waste too much time. You may be able to avert this fate by minimizing the time you waste. Okay. Okay. That sounds really challenging. I need to look into this, so I thought that after this one we would get onto the B route, and A route is after, as in after the incident, and the B route would be before the incident. But I guess we're not done with the A route yet. So once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time.